my name is Tamsin. I'm married to Monty Halls, who's quite a well-known diver. I started diving in my mid-20s. I'm now 41, so it's been a fair amount of time. I love diving. I've always been a really passionate diver and love wildlife and the conservation issues as well. But for me, especially at the moment, I have two little people down here who are 5 and 8, and I think what's really lovely for me at the moment is that I'm seeing them get into the water and start really understanding what's happening under the waves, and just being able to work with them on their water confidence and making sure that they're happy in the water has been something that's been really important recently. So I love the water, I'm very happy in it, but just making sure our children are really happy in the water is something that's been key over the past few years. For me personally. We've just been in the Galapagos. We've been diving and looking at the wildlife over there, and we've had an amazing experience. I was very fortunate to go out on a manta research trip with some scientists actually based from Queensland University and from a university in South America as well. And we were looking at how microplastics and plastic pollution and marine debris is potentially getting into mantas. So I was really fortunate to be able to go along and join a trip and look for the giant mantas that are found in the Galapagos. So that was a really huge highlight from our trip and the time spent over in the Galapagos. We also did a dive with the hammerheads over there. Again, that was quite a challenging dive. I think as a woman that scuba dives, if you're in very challenging environments, especially dealing with currents, it can be quite nerve-wracking at times. But we were really fortunate to have a really good day. Actually, the conditions were great, so we managed to descend and actually have hardly any currents and a really nice interaction with the hammerheads as well. So over the past year we've done basically a trip to the Galapagos, which was amazing, but I think for me personally, actually diving once I've had children has been a bit of a problem, and I do miss it a lot. So finding ways of potentially going on holiday with your children and being able to dive at the same time is something that I've been working on quite a lot over the past few years. I'd love to get the girls diving. They're still not at the age where they can qualify to dive, so I've got a few more years left. But hopefully in the next few years we'll be able to dive as a family, and I think that's something that I'm really excited about, and especially something that the girls are very excited about as well. So what's really exciting for us as a family is that hopefully within the next few years we'll all be divers. So I'm really keen to get the girls diving and snorkeling and being really confident in the water. Do you think going diving is something that you two would like to learn?
Yeah.
And whereabouts would you like to learn to dive? Would you like to learn to dive in Britain, or would you like to go somewhere a little bit more tropical?
Just Britain.
One in Galapagos, one in Britain.
Cool.
And what do you think is really important about learning how to dive and being safe in the water?
Well, being safe in the water is quite important, because if you didn't have any safety gear on, you could get caught in something like a whirlpool or a hurricane and get dragged down, or you could drown. Not sure how you could, but
so it's really important when we think about diving that we go and find someone to teach us that's really qualified, so we get a good qualification. So when we go diving, we're really safe. And for now, we can become really good snorkelers and free divers maybe. Because we've still got 2 more years to wait, haven't we?
I still can't have a weight bottle.
What's the coolest thing you've seen underwater, Isla?
The shark that zoomed past my nose.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about you, Molly?
I've really been a dive with manta rays.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
We had a lovely experience with a big marble ray. It was absolutely giant.
Yeah.
It was a huge one. And that was just us snorkeling in really shallow water, so it was really close up. That was really gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I think it's really important for us to say that we can go down to the south coast where we live in Devon, and we can take the snorkels and we can go and play in the water here as well. You know, I'm quite a warm water diver, I must admit, so I like going away and being in a bit more sort of tropical warm waters. but we have an absolutely vast array of marine life on our own coastline, so it's really important that we go down and take advantage of that as well.
What do you think is important, maybe as a diver, maybe also as a mum,
Yeah.
to teach people about like what things can we do to make a difference when it comes to like obviously what you were saying with the mantas and the plastic and stuff?
It's not just the ocean. Everyone thinks it's only the ocean, but it's also on land. If we save on land, we'll save the ocean as well, because most of the litter on land gets blown into rivers, lakes and seas. And
Do a 2-minute beach clean. It's a really simple.
that's what we do sometimes.
Yeah, it's a really effective way of just making sure that we're all doing our bit. We always make sure if we're anywhere we go and collect what we can and we take it home and we sort of dispose of it. So always talking to the kids and sort of engaging them with the plastic issues that we have, which are awful at the moment. You know, you're going to be inspiring and making sure that the young people know how important it is to clean up after other people.